Do you feel stuck in a narcissistic relationship? Do you feel you have no worth because these people, be it your parents, be it your siblings, or be it now your partner, make you feel unworthy, make you feel you have nothing to give to them only if they approve of you when they make their requests of whatever this is they want from you, usually keeping you in a state of guilt, asking you things to take responsibility for them or to applaud them or to just be there, to be their bin and their rubbish can. And you want to get out of those relationships. I want to talk about self-worth right now. I want to talk to you about self-trust and self-confidence to raise these values inside of yourself, to be able to stand your own ground, to be able to be there for yourself, to be able to understand that you are so much more worth than these people are telling you, and that you can reach your goals, and that you are able, through your self-confidence, when you raise your self-worth and your self-trust, to reach your goals and your relationship goals also. My name is Christina Junge. I'm a love and leadership mentor. If you like to, you can subscribe to my channel. Welcome. And leave your comments, leave your like if you think it's worth it, if you think YouTube should know about this and promote these kind of videos. Here we're going. Why are you still stuck in a narcissistic relationship? Or let's say dependent on their approval, dependent on them telling you supposedly now and soon at some point that you are enough, that you are beautiful, that you are worth it, that it was just like a dark dream that you had about all these kind of things they were telling you, and that things are over now, and that you are now here to, I don't know what. Get out of those relationships. I tell you, you can't change people only through changing yourself. You can't change narcissistic people, and you always put it in the comments. You understand that there is no way for you to change another person, only through yourself you can do it. Okay? So change yourself. Change how you perceive yourself. Change how you think about yourself. Change how you put boundaries towards people who are not friendly with you, who don't hold you high, who don't appreciate you, who don't love you, and who think you are nothing worth and that you don't deserve a better life. But to keep you in relationships where you're always a little bit under them, under their own state of victimness, because they wouldn't make you to feel like a victim. They wouldn't allow this kind of behaviors if they wouldn't be so used to thinking about themselves as a victim, and thus trying to make you as the chosen victim, as I suppose, make you feel like being not worth having a better life. And this is simply wrong. And there's only one person in this whole world who can take you out of this, and this is yourself. So start. I suggest you something. I hope this helps to you. This helps you. To get out of a narcissistic relationship, to free yourself from narcissistic parents, siblings, and usually afterwards partners, or if not, but you're still then usually tied to those relationships and looking for love and approval in them, through them, that they would give this to you. This is not an option for your life, and this is not an option to raise your standards and to raise your principles, to raise your self-worth and to be there for you, although these people have told you all these things. So they will never give you this love. They will never be there for you, especially if you think they are the ones having to lift you up, since they were the ones keeping you down. There's only one person in this world who can do this, and this is yourself. Imagine now. I hope this helps you. Since you can think probably about yourself as somebody being worth, somebody being beautiful, somebody being clever, somebody being intelligent, somebody being worth of good treatment, somebody worth of being loved, somebody worth of applause, somebody worth of whatever it is, okay? It is sometimes hard to perceive that you should be right now the person who would give this love to yourself, since you don't have it, or this worth to yourself, and since you don't feel it, it's not there. Your body, your subconscious mind is filled up with negative thoughts which come from all those critical, now this is my word, from all those critic people who came into your world, who were always in your world and had nothing left over for you than critic. Okay? And this is not how you have to live your life. You can live your life in no matter how you construct this. And this is your task. So think about something. And I usually use like the comparison of like you can think of a teddy bear or something like this, but you can think of maybe animals, like a kitten, or you can think of little dogs or something like this, or you could think of a beautiful horse or something like this, where you can imagine or think about a beautiful tree or a beautiful flower, whatever is good for you, whatever fits for you. And think about how you could go with your eyes up and down these beings and feel that everything is perfect about them. Everything is beautiful, everything is adorable, everything is to be praised, and everything you can just like breathe these beings in. I can imagine, for example, a beautiful horse, and you think about it, how beautiful the front is, how beautiful their nostrils are, how beautiful and soft their ears are, or when you touch the nostrils, it's so soft there, or you touch the wrist of the horse, whatever you feel is beautiful, and you can look at them and you can really admire this being, or be it a cat, a kitten, and think about their little paws, and think about their little scratchy nails, and think about their teeth, which are almost like little pins, and you would still love them. You still would think they are so adorable. And you need to start now to transport this feeling, how this works inside of you. When you look at those beings you totally admire, love, and think are totally adorable, and now you transport this to yourself, and you think about yourself in every aspect you have, like you're thinking about those little kittens or this little cub or whatever you're thinking about, or this beautiful flower or whatever it is, and how this feels when you look with this total admiration and being all like enchanted by the beauty of this being. Now you transport this back to yourself and look at yourself with the same eyes, with the same feelings, with the same admiration to every single aspect of your body, of your life, of your talents, of how you behave, how you stand, how you talk, how you do things. This is going to be like very hard in the beginning, because there's so much dissonance in there, because you have a deep belief. You have absorbed this deep belief from your abusers, from the people who have had nothing but critique for you. And you might have believed them, or you might have not thought about it, and you just absorbed it as a reality, as something which is there. So you don't respect yourself, so you don't think you are worth, you don't think you are deserving, you don't think you are love, okay? And this causes much dissonance inside of you when you now start replacing those deep limiting beliefs inside your subconscious mind and telling yourself that you are lovable, that you are adorable, that you have beautiful nails, that you have a beautiful way to talk, to walk, to do this or that thing. And if you don't, at some point, change it. Change it, Make yourself to be something and somebody really beautiful. Work on yourself, but don't criticize yourself, Just be there for yourself and elevate yourself and start loving yourself in all those aspects. Stop looking at yourself in a way of, like disregarding everything beautiful you have, because there's so much beautiful you have. There's so much of worth you're having. You just need to discover it, and you need to describe it, and you need to focus on it, and you need to get back on it, and you need to absorb it, and you need to make yourself believe that this is there. This is a work, but this is a way. No, there's probably more ways, but this is a way for you to feel like elevating your self-worth while you are concentrating and focusing on things you really point out which are beautiful. Start with those you really think which are beautiful, and start getting used to being beautiful and valuable and worthy and whatever it is of those parts you right now think they are not. It's not, it's not just to do it with yourself, to think that you are this inferior being or something like this, that somebody has to come, like some abuser, some narcissistic person has to come and to tell you finally that you are okay, that you can believe them. Finally, you would believe them then if somebody outside would tell you. This is ridiculous. Just be honest with yourself. Just do it yourself, okay? Just be there for yourself. Just love yourself. Just understand that you are of so much worth, that you have so many talents, that you have so many skills, that there's so many ways of you being, which are enough, and not only enough, but which are of so much worth. While you do this, you automatically elevate your boundaries. You automatically elevate your principles, your standards, your values, especially your values you have about yourself, what you are, that you are responsible, that you do look after people, that you are a person of a kind manner, and all these things, just point them out, if you can't figure it out, just watch videos and think where there's people you admire and you admire their traits, and see what you have of that, and you might have of that, and understand that there's so many aspects in your life, around your body, around how you behave, how you think, how you talk, how you feel, which are of so much worth for you. And just cultivate this. Start cultivating this, and stop asking other people to tell you if you are or if you are not, and believing them. Now you need to start believing yourself and creating this beauty inside of yourself. Okay? This is going to be very important. And once you do this, you need to elevate your self-trust and your self-confidence in who you are and what you are able to do, that you follow up on what you propose yourself to do and to be. Okay? If you constantly let yourself down, if you propose yourself to get out of abusive relationships, to set boundaries, to focus on your life goals, to focus on the skills you're having, your talents, focus on the boundaries to set, or your principles and standards that you notice already when people are coming towards you who you don't know, that they do respect you. If you start focusing on this and following up on this, your self-confidence will obviously get elevated automatically. And the trust in yourself that you can do it, and that you can see in 3D that you are following up on the things you need to follow up on, which you have proposed yourself to do and to be. This is really, really, really important. And if this mission feels impossible, understand that repair is possible with yourself. Don't start fixing other people. Don't start expecting again from narcissistic or abusive people that they would give you the love you think you think you deserve, because you're waiting a lifelong for them to follow up on it. And they will never do it. They will do it possibly that they respect you way more and hold you way more worthy when you do it. There's only one way to change people. It is changing yourself. All right? This is so crucial. And if you understand this, don't do it to change them. Then you don't change yourself, because you're putting the expectancy of them changing for you, that they will finally give you the thumb up in the end and feel the worth you have and communicate it. And it will not happen this way, okay? Because you put them in front of you, in front of what you really think of yourself. So you need to be really honest with yourself, that you think of yourself as something really little, really not worth, like really unable to do, unable to be. And it is not true. Discover your talents, discover your creativity, discover the small things you have been able to do or to be, and be there more. But not only how you, let's say, cater to people and make people understand that you are fine, so that you can finally be fed by them with love and appreciation and approval. This is not really the way. You need to go the harder way, which is impressing your subconscious mind with a new belief system. And you need to believe yourself at some point by repeating these things over and over again, and diminishing more and more those traits where it's not traits, but your own trait to look only towards or inside of you with this deception, with belittling, and thinking that you are not enough, that you need the approval of others. So get this out of your life, get beautiful thinking into your life, and you will overwrite your code, your limiting belief system, and make yourself understand that you are this unimportant. If other people think or tell you this or not, and there will be coming people into your life which are maybe not that important, or you didn't give them that much importance in your life, and they will reflect this back to you. Okay? So this is my best bet for today. If you're interested in coaching, please write me to Christina@christinajunge.com. I'll see if I can get you into one of my programs. And if you'd like to subscribe, I'll be happy to have you. Give me a like and a comment if you like to, and check the video out which is coming up about ways to get out of narcissistic relationships and to be really nice and careful with yourself, and to put yourself in the first place from now on. Good luck. It's not luck. You create it, okay? And you'll have it if you follow up. Be brave. Bye.